Say, have you ever thought why you send your CVs and they decide to accept you? Let's talk about it. So, ever wondered what makes a good CV? Let me break it down for you. I think, first of all, I would say a good CV, it shouldn't be too long. Like, that's where you make a CV that is like 6 pages but doesn't have relevant information. It no longer works. Maybe back then it used to be a thing, but now it's no longer it because currently employers don't actually go through every CV, but they use AI to actually automate and to actually choose the CVs that are relevant for a job. For example, if let's say there are certain requirements that are written on the post or you want someone who's good at talking with people, you want someone who's publicly who's good in public speaking, you want someone who's good in IT, technology and stuff. If your CV doesn't have that information, automatically AI throws it away. So this thing of you having one CV and applying 100 jobs is no longer working. Every CV should be tailored for the job that you want. If the requirement there is so, see the requirement say paste them on your CV, but make sure that you have it though. Don't It's not good to lie because if you lie about a certain skill, our filter spanning, they'll be like, hey, show us the skill that you spoke about and so on. And another thing, your contact information is very important. Like make sure that the contact information that you have is good, it's working. Don't put numbers that don't work. Like let's say we're trying to call you to hire you, all of a sudden your numbers are not working. That's not good. Also reference wise, make sure the numbers that you put as your reference, they're working because what's the point of you putting a reference when you call the person to ask about you, that we can't reach them. You see? And also the email. Make sure that your email is professional, it's clean, not those emails that a rapper trying to become a rapper or something. Now, make sure that it's something clean, something that a company can be like, yo, we hired a person like this for this particular reason. And also make sure that when it comes to job experience, let it highlight the things that you can do and let it be more into detail rather than you just putting work experience and the work experience that you put in a CV is no longer relevant to what you're applying for. Like, for example, let's say I did some few gigs cooking, me doing dancing, but I'm applying for IT. It's not a skill that is needed in the field that I'm applying for. And make sure that the CV that you have is relevant to the qualification or is relevant to the job that you're applying for. For example, if you're doing IT, make sure that you have like your LinkedIn, make sure that you have your GitHub. If you're applying for something like photography, make sure that your portfolio is there, like something that we can actually go there and look at your work. Because some of the works that you're applying for, they usually need to see what you can do before they actually give you a job. For example, what's the point of us hiring a graphic designer and we have never seen a logo that this person designed? But if we hire you and you can't do a job, so make sure that before you actually apply for a job or before you actually send out your CV, if you were the employer, would you take you as a person on top?